I want to bring on this young gentleman here, Mr. Billy Jordan Jr. You guys might have seen a testimonial on on a slide or seen him somewhere in our group. But everybody just know this. He's been an insurance agent for 17 years. Started when he was like 13 years old, right? He does health and Medicare. Later, he also added PNC to become a full service brokerage and been a member of TripValet's first program relaunch because of the value of the certificate for new or renewal quotes. He is a married man with a family of four with ages from 2 to 16 years old. And his business is made up of website leads, referral partners, and social media campaigns. So the TripValet Incentive Program helps him in getting people's attention to look at their services. So Billy, welcome aboard here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. So Billy, do us a huge favor. Tell everybody a little bit about you, and then of course share your excitement about TripValet Incentives and maybe a great testimonial tip for them as well.
Sure. So like you said, I started in the business about 17 years ago, primarily selling insurance as a health agent and mainly over the internet. My first company was Assurant Health. So I learned how to sell by phone, and through the years, we added additional lines of insurance, Medicare, life insurance, and then eventually home and auto. Um, we found that once we got into the person's home, it was best to just stay working with the client and build a deeper relationship, and just offer more products and services. Um, so that's worked for me quite well. We're licensed in about 23 states, so we write insurance all over the country. And we do about 90% of our business over the phone and internet. So very
Nice.
seldom is someone actually walking into our office, even though we do have a physical office. So anything that's digital marketing or digital based that helps us get in front of more people just makes sense. And that's where, being a part of the Trip Valley program has worked. We find that when we, I guess, dangle that carrot of a free trip, it at least gets their attention. And
Mhm.
then we use other things like our customer reviews, the products and services that we offer to kind of get them to take a little bit closer look at us. So we don't just say, oh, get a free trip. We're like, hey, we'll give you a trip in addition to all of the things that we can possibly offer you. And that's been working quite well for us. So I was really excited when the program was relaunched. In fact, I think I even said to you, Jimmy, I think you put a promo out, and I had already bought it before you finished the whole program
Yep. Right.
because I was excited to see it back. I was wondering where it went to, and then when it came back, I was like, oh, I definitely got to have this. So we have been using it to kind of be a door opener for some of our inexperienced producers um, that don't have a lot of business yet. And what they have done is used it to say, hey, let's offer you a policy review. Knowing that we can offer so many different services, it's a way for us to kind of get in the door with the person. And then we offer value with the different lines of insurance, and then we give them the certificate. That's more of a thank you. And then they also tell us about somebody else that we could help. And so it's just kind of taking on um, a process that we like, and we're trying to always make it better.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, Billy. One thing you told me the other day too is you guys are so on the front end you're used to, but even on the back end for Google reviews and stuff too, right?
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sure do. In fact, I just got a review today from a client who came in as a referral, which is typically how we get it. We wrote a Medicare policy, or I wrote a Medicare policy, and then she filled out the review again before I could even get the certificate out. So because she's given us a great review, what we do is we then say, oh, by the way, as part of that review process, here's your choice of these two certificates, because we give the smaller packages to them as a prospect, and then once they become a client and offer and they give us a referral, then we offer the big package.
Nice.
So that way, there's some more value added to that relationship.
Yeah. Everybody catch that. So Billy's agency, they may start off with one of the smaller vacation packages, and as the relationship gets better and they do more business with him, then of course, he just gives them a bigger vacation.
Hmm.
That's awesome. Very good. Billy, what do you say to people? Because You're the epitome of somebody that gets the program, right? And we have a lot of new people joining, right, all the time now. So what do you say to them? Like, well, there's a little hesitancy, of getting vacations, using vacation. What do you tell them in terms of maybe they're getting the right mindset around this program and how they can really use it?
Well, I think that, first of all, you have to consider it as just part of your marketing um, toolbox, right? It's not going to be the one and all way of to get new business, but it is certainly going to help you because everyone likes to talk about vacations and everybody likes to talk about how they can save money. And let's face it, we're in insurance, so it's never going down. So if you could talk about how to save money and take a vacation and do it in a way that you don't come off as a insurance agent, then I feel like that can only put you in a win-win situation. I would say for anybody that it might look at this program and say it's too good to be true. Well, I shared with you my own personal story where my family that goes to Disney because we have young kids stayed at a resort that we had been to for 3 years straight, spent $1,000 plus for a week. And when we joined the program, I looked and found that same resort for about $300. And I was like, oh my gosh, so that's $1,000 savings on something we were already doing with a resort that was already in this package. So I would say, take a chance on it, but more importantly, look at how those vacations are not necessarily going to save money on everything, but it will at least start a conversation with them that once you have all those other things in your toolbox, then you can use those to try to open up the opportunity for new sales. And I mean, let's face it, the $99 that it costs, we're spending more than that on CRMs and for other tools that are just tools to help us do business, but it's not something that actually helps us bring business to us.
That's good. Everybody catch that? I love that, Billy. It's not just an extra expense. It's actually an investment to help you grow your business. So love that. Awesome, Billy. Well, Billy, we appreciate you jumping on here for our TVI Tuesday talks. And I know that in the near future, you'll have to come on and do a full-blown training. And if you don't mind, and share with everybody some other tips and things. But want to just wish you huge, massive success in your business and anything that we can do to help support you. So thanks for being on here with us today, Billy.
All right, thank you.
All right, awesome.